What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another bonus episode YouTube video of Let's Talk But No Politics, okay? And I am still continuing my journey going down ING's top 100 NES games of all time. Today, I am doing 40 through 31, so let's see what they got posted. And like I always say, hope this brings back some nostalgic memories as well. So, here we go. Coming in at number 40 on ING's Top 100 NES Games is Battletoads, developer Trade West, released in 1991. Battletoads was awesome. Did not own, but rented the crap out of this. Hard game, but super fun. Oh my goodness, I can't believe to describe how much fun this game is, especially two-player, where you're out there and you're battling with a friend. The morphs of, ram horns and big giant fists and everything like that is just probably one of the coolest things ever. The only thing I don't like about two-player is that you can hit you can hit the second player. Pretty much is how to say it. But I think this is just downright a classic. Beautiful in every aspect. Hard but fun. Great two-player game. Great beat 'em up. This was just a much play. I mean, the eating of the flies with your tongue. One point you get to fly on a pig if you want to. If pigs can fly. It's a fun game. I suggest, if anybody's never played Battletoads, this is a game that, like I said, I play with my kids to this day. They think it's funny that we can hit each other and stuff like that. It does get annoying because they're like, oh boy, we can hit each other. But Battletoads, number 40, developer Trade West, released in 1991. Coming in at number 39 is Dragon Warrior 4, developer Enix, released in 1992. Did not rent this game, did not own this game. Like I said, I wasn't much of an RPG person. I mean, there was Zelda, but outside of that, the action RPG thing, that's cool that you can choose male or female, and to choose your speed of message. That's also kind of cool as well. But as I was saying, not a big RPG guy. So really, why would I play Dragon Warrior? It looks like a cool, good game. I mean, it's by Enix, so why would it not be a good RPG game? And considering it's number 4, means something pretty great about this. It's kind of a little hard because I'm starting into this. Graphics don't look too bad. 1992, but it's an RPG game. It's got to be halfway decent. Let me see what a battle would look like as I leave. I don't like the screen popping up, but Dragon Warrior 4. Doesn't look bad. It gives me a nice Final Fantasy Chrono Trigger vibe to it, going across. Like I said, it is by Enix, so why would you not? Slime. Simple turn-based. Pretty awesome. And that is Dragon Warrior 4, coming in at number 39. Developer Enix, released in 1992. Coming in at number 39 is Life Force, Developer Konami, released in 1988. Did not rent, did not own. I'm actually kind of shocked. Side-scrolling space shooter. Pretty good though. It's not one of those ones where you're like going nuts. I think I like the side-scrolling space shooter better than the actual vertical. There we go. That's what I was looking for. A pretty cool game. Not too bad. Good graphics. I'm a big fan of the whole... Oh, crap. Oh, I gotta shoot that. There we go. A little tricky. Is that Kirby? Oh. Died there. I do kind of like this choosing the pathway. Oh. So, how do you get through there? So, that is Life Force. Great side-scrolling. It's space shooter by Konami, and it comes in at 38. Like I said, developer is Konami. Released in 1988. Coming in at number 37 is Jackal, developer Konami, released in 1988. Did not own this game, probably rented it, and I think I maybe had a friend. I gotta say, I didn't think much of this game as a kid, other than you're riding around in a Jeep, just straight shooting, running people over. That's always the cool aspect of it. You know, you can throw out grenades, destroy the bigger targets. It's kind of like Commando, Akari Warriors, but you're a Jeep. And what's better than when you're a little kid and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna just run these guys over. No strategy, no like, maybe I should shoot them and avoid things. Nope, just, I'm gonna run them over. Oh, there we go. Gotta throw a grenade there. But fun little game. Kind of one of those games where you just need to get your mind off of things. So you're like, oh, I'm gonna go play some Jackal and just destroy people and have a good time doing it. A very fun game. Jackal, number 37, developer Konami, released in 1988. Coming in at number 36 is Faxanadu, developer Hudson Soft, released in 1989. Did not rent, did not own. I don't even remember seeing this. Kind of like the Dragon Warrior series, so I think I'm in for a little... What is going on? It seems curious, but like at first I'm like, this is weird. This is weird. On the cover it's daggers, winged boots, you know, monsters and everything else. Well, that's what it says on the cover. But you pretty much, this guy, it looks like, trying to get into the building. But you've had a long journey, and I'm not even sure on how to get into the building. Oh, there we go. Just talking to random people, fighting people. It looks good. I mean, it... Do I punch that? It looks interesting. This is one of those games that I definitely got to revisit and come back to. Don't have negative thoughts. Remember your Gotcha. Alright, but this is definitely... Do you have to die? Wait a minute. I was about to end this, but... So you pretty much have to die in the beginning to... Wow. So... There's no, like, item menu or anything like that. But this is pretty cool. This is something I definitely... I want to go back to and play. But Fact Xanadu number 36. Developer Hudson Soft, released in 1989. Coming in at number 35 is Star Tropics. Developer Nintendo, released in 1990. This is a game that I did not rent, did not own, but as I got more into the YouTube, let's say retro game type culture, I discovered this game, and it's pretty awesome. It's basically an Americanized version of Zelda. And I know I learned about some of the, the history behind this, and they wanted to make it to appeal to Americans as much as possible. The main character's name is Mike Jones. He plays baseball. He's got to find his uncle on Coca-Cola Island. Pretty much they were like, hey, where did you come from, Americola? They were like, we are going to make this as much as Americanized as possible to appeal to the American audience, and I think that's awesome. Your weapon, you get a variety of weapons. Your first weapon is a yo-yo, and works pretty good. My only complaint is there's a grid system to this where you don't just move anyway. There's an actual like grid system that kind of controls your movement. But that is Star Tropics, coming in at number 35, developer Nintendo, released in 1990. Coming in at number 34 is Gradius, developer Konami, released in 1986. Kind of just like Life Force there. Side-scrolling space shooter. Looks kind of just like Life Force. But still looks pretty cool. Not bad. Especially for not, early Nintendo, 1986. I did not own this. I did not play this as a kid. Didn't know anybody else that had Gradius as well. But definitely a very cool, unique game. Looks exactly like Life Force. Still pretty cool there. And that's Gradius at number 34. Developer Konami, released in 1986. Coming in at number 33 is Batman the video game. Developer Sunsoft, released in 1990. I did not own this game as a kid, but we rented the crap out of it. How could you not? Batman, the year before when it came out in 1989 was so huge, kind of like one of the first VHS tapes that I owned myself was Batman, the movie. I was trying to say Batman the video game, but this game was awesome. I know I have my friend Matt Johnson, he played this. He's younger than me. He was like, this is horrible, why would you even tell me to play this? And I'm like, dude, are you nuts? Batman the video game is awesome. From the Ninja Gaiden type, jumps that you can do. The weapons are odd because Batman doesn't use weapons, but hey, it's a game. It's cool. This is definitely one of my favorites. Kind of gave out to the purple Batman that we know and love today so very much. I think who is it? NECA made the purple Batman as a toy, but this is just a fun game. Probably the first Batman video game that I can ever remember playing and was like, wow, I don't think life can get better than this. The controls are a little weird. You keep on probably seeing me pause it because select pauses it, but start, it seems like what was I gonna say? Start helps you pick your weapons, but that is Batman the video game, coming in at number 33, developer Sunsoft, released in 1990. Coming in at number 32 is Snake, Rattle, and Roll, developer Nintendo, released in 1991. I have no idea what I'm into on this one. Did not rent, did not own. Why am I in the water? Did not even know this existed until today, but I'm in the water and it looks like something ate me. Interesting game. Kind of reminds me of Marble Madness in the graphic wise. I do not like this isometric. Like, how do I extend myself? But it's an interesting game is that it's not, I don't think it's cool as Faxanadu, I want to say. But this is probably something I'll never come back to. But like I said, we got some great memories with Snake, Rattle, and Roll. Let me know. And it comes in at number 32, developer Nintendo, released in 1991. Coming in at number 31 is Micro Machines, developer Camerica, released in 1991. Did not have this game, but it's a 2-player game, so obviously I definitely played this with my brother. A lot of fun. Definitely enjoyed it. I'll be Spider. Like I said, I had a lot of fun the way that you picked, but then also how this is. I mean, it's so simple, but yet you're in this bathtub just like you would be as a kid, just zooming around. You got your bars of soap, you got the bubbles. Definitely a fun game. What'd I do? Lose? Oh, I qualified for the challenge. But like I said, fun game. Micro Machines coming in at number 31. Developer Camerica, released in 1991. So that concludes this portion of the journey looking at ING's top 100 NES games of all time. And to give you a quick rundown, we got Battletoads coming in at number 40. Developer Trade West, released in 1991. Coming in at number 39 was Dragon Warrior 4. Developer Enix, released in 1992. Coming in at number 38 is Life Force. Developer Konami, released in 1988. Coming in at 37 was Jackal. Developer Konami, released in 1988. And coming in at number 36 was Faxanadu. Developer Hudson Soft, released in 1989. Coming in at 35, Star Tropics. Developer Nintendo, released in 1990. Number 34 is Gradius. developer Konami, released in 1986. 33. Batman the video game, developer Sunsoft, released in 1990. Number 32 is Snake, Rattle, and Roll, developer Nintendo, released in 1991. 31 is Micro Machines, developer Comerica, released in 1991. And like always, remember to check out the YouTube channel for Let's Talk But No Politics OK for more great video content as well. And also check out the Let's Talk But No Politics OK podcast with new episodes coming out every Sunday on the bicbp radio network. Bonus episodes of Let's Talk But No Politics OK coming out on the Helium radio network every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And check out the Facebook page as well for great content over there. And I am your host, Andrew Lenz, saying good morning, good afternoon, and good night.